The love hidden behind the rain clouds. The story opens on a quiet morning as soft rain falls over a small town. A young woman named Lena stands at her window, watching droplets slide down the glass. Rain has always made her feel calm, but today it carries a sadness she cannot explain. She holds an old umbrella, one that once belonged to a man she loved deeply, a man named Channon. Lena remembers the first day they met. It was raining heavily, and she was stranded without an umbrella. Channon, a gentle and quiet artist, approached her and offered to share his. They walked together under the small umbrella, trying awkwardly to stay dry. Lena laughed as her shoulder kept getting wet, and Channon blushed each time she looked at him. From that rainy day onward, their connection slowly blossomed. Channon often told her that rain brought hidden stories only patient hearts could hear. Lena believed him. They spent many evenings walking through the town after the rain, the streets shimmering like mirrors. Channon would sketch the reflections in his notebook while Lena watched him with a smile she couldn't hide. But as their bond grew deeper, Channon began to hide his sadness behind his own smile. He would cancel plans unexpectedly, disappear for days, and come back acting as if nothing had happened. Lena sensed something was wrong, yet every time she asked, he simply said, "Don't worry, I'm fine. The rain just helps me think." One night, after a sudden storm, Channon finally revealed the truth. He suffered from a heart condition he had been battling for years. The worsening episodes were the reason he often vanished. He didn't want Lena to worry, or to feel trapped in a relationship filled with uncertainty. Lena cried and held his hands tightly, telling him that love isn't measured by how long it lasts, but by how deeply it is felt. Channon listened silently, his eyes reflecting the streetlights like broken stars. For a while, they lived happily again, cherishing each day, each rain, each quiet moment. But the storms grew stronger inside Channon's fragile heart. One rainy evening, he collapsed while walking home alone. Despite the doctor's efforts, Channon passed away just before sunrise. Lena received the news with trembling hands. The umbrella he once shared with her was returned by a neighbor who found it beside him. It was still wet with rain. From that day on, Lena could not look at the sky without feeling a mix of love and sorrow. She often wandered to the places they once visited, listening to the quiet rhythm of raindrops as if Channon were still whispering stories through the clouds. The story moves back to the present. Lena steps outside with the old umbrella. As she walks through the rain, she feels a familiar warmth, not from the umbrella, but from the memories that still live within her. She whispers softly, "Even though you're gone, your love still hides behind every rain cloud." The rain seems to soften around her, almost as if answering. Lena smiles through teary eyes and continues walking, carrying a love that didn't end, but simply changed form. The story closes with a view of the umbrella drifting in the wind, and the gentle sound of rain fading into the distance, symbolizing a love that lives quietly, forever hidden behind the rain clouds.